We have been waiting for this day for 2 months.
We have so much to fill you guys in on, but let's not waste any more time and let's go pick up our van.
Come on in.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're anxious to see her again, are you?
Yes. It says Zoe and Max Van Life 2022. Oh, that's awesome. We have the van. Wow, it sounds a lot better.
It sounds a lot better.
Thank you very much.
Thank
My
you.
pleasure, guys. I'm glad I was able to help.
Eddie?
Let's do it. Let's try. Thank you.
Have fun, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right, does it feel any better so far?
Feels a lot better already.
Oh, that's good.
Even the brakes.
So the first thing that we're gonna go do is find a parking spot because right now I'm pretty flustered, Max is pretty flustered. We haven't had a chance to talk to each other yet.
Give me. So we made it to the car parking lot. I did, however, park in the small car parking space, which might be the wrong size for us. But we're having our first meal in the van. Since when is a medium drink so big?
Yeah, it's huge. It's like the size of your
What
head.
are we in America? Mm-hmm. We'll see you guys when we're in Canadian Tire. Mm-hmm. So we're looking to get some new tires for our van. We just talked to the guy here at Canadian Tire, and the closest tires that we need are actually in Edmonton, which is like halfway across the country. So we're gonna have to wait a week, but in 1 week's time we'll have new tires. But for now,
We're gonna move in.
we're gonna move into the van.
Yes.
So let's get started.
Okay, so we are home and now we have to make a checklist of everything we have to do before moving into the van. So this is officially the move-in list.
Zoe is gonna do the bed stuff and the moving and clothes, and I'm gonna try and do 1, 2, and 4. So let's get started.
Grrr. Too long on one side and then too short on one side, and I already did the one side really nicely.
This basket that I got for Zoe is beautiful and it's great, but these stupid little side arms just fall out of place all the time. You know what? Yeah. Task number 1.
Fix the
Complete.
basket. Thank you, baby.
There we go. Complete. Now, back to work.
The last finishing touches are just the Squishmallows and the blankets. And now we have our squishes. They're the cutest. Now, I think the bedding is pretty much done. I think I can start moving in some of my clothes.
We need a lot of power. We go through iPhone batteries like they're nothing. We go through camera batteries like they're nothing. And I want to be able to charge my computer on the road. So we're going to be rewiring this bad boy with some bigger wire and trying to make things work. I'll be honest, I've got no idea what I'm doing, but what's new? Here's the point of commitment. I gotta cut these cables. Okay, we're committed. Never hire me as a surgeon. This is... yikes.
I think the coolest part of our van is that we actually have 2 closets. I haven't heard of a van with 2 closets. One of them we're going to be making into a toilet eventually, so we're only going to be using one because we only want to get used to having one closet. But now I'm going to start putting some jackets in the closet. So Max and I have decided that this side is mine and this side is Max's. I've already packed. I did this like a few days ago because I was really excited. Oh, wait, that's 2 in there.
So, I'm finished this 12-volt electrical system. This wiry mess. I don't know if we're gonna put it in actually tonight because it's kind of dark.
I feel like we should wait till the daytime.
Yeah, and it's gonna take a while because I think I'm also gonna have to drill this into the front dash, which is gonna be a bit, but we've got this done. We'll be able to make power very shortly. We can get power when the van is running now. But what are we gonna do when that's not enough? What are we gonna do when we do need more power? Here are just some of the batteries that we need to charge, and this is gonna take a whole lot more than this. So I went on Amazon, I bought the most packed power bar I could find. What is also my thought, and here's where the genius comes in, the Maxwell Grover scheming genius. This here is a little bit scary. If I was to walk into a Starbucks or something like this and just start plugging in devices on all their different things, I think we might get kicked out of places. I've got an old backpack. What I want to do is I want to fix this into here and then have a hole coming out where I can just plug in the cable and you would never suspect a thing.
Okay, now I have to fit all this in here. And it's already got stuff in it.
I'm gonna mount this here. I'm gonna create a lower platform for the drone batteries to charge. And that's the general idea.
Okay, I've put like all my sweaters and stuff in there. I know I'm missing sweatpants and I think I'm missing a sweater too. So I'm gonna have to go find those.
I've cut the pieces of wood, sand them down. This is what I'm thinking is gonna be in the backpack. You see the drone battery, it's gonna be down here, everything else above here. Look at that. I've attached a screw here and a screw here. If my calculations are correct, I should be able to go like that. Look at that. I'm on a roll today. So this is what it looks like so far. So this will tuck into this side pocket here. Okay, and the battery bag is done. I'm gonna pack that up. That's another task. Ow. Off the list. And now the last task is the surprise. So I'm gonna go get going on that. We did it! So we're gonna go along all the edges and sand them so that Zoe doesn't get any slivers. Are you ready for the last thing on the checklist?
Yes.
Zoe's surprise.
My surprise.
Your Valentine's gift and our little moving in gift.
Aww, thank you. I've been asking Max to make me this for months. If you didn't know, it's a lap desk.
Yes, I have one already. Now she has one.
And it's mini.
And it's a mini version because her laptop's a little bit smaller and she doesn't use a mouse.
Yeah, thanks baby, I love you.
And with that, I think we're ready to head on out for our first night on the road. It's already like 9 o'clock at night, so we gotta try and find some place to sleep.
Yeah, the first night on the road and in the van. You ready, baby?
I'm ready.
A few moments later.
Oh no.
Hasn't even been like 10 minutes.
Okay. So we made it to our parking spot, but I can't believe we got pulled over.
Sorry if we didn't vlog enough during that whole thing. I was
Yeah.
a little bit frazzled.
Max has never been pulled over before. I've unfortunately been pulled over before.
And like, I was already stressing about like, hey, where are we gonna find a place to park?
Yeah, everything.
And, like-
And then all of a sudden, whoop whoop. But the reason that he pulled us over is because we forgot to turn on our lights. So if you didn't know, in old cars, they don't automatically turn on.
So there's
Like,
a little button that I have to press
Yeah.
every time I start up the car.
because us idiots are born in 2000, not 1981.
He was very nice.
So nice. He actually asked for our YouTube channel and Max's Instagram, so I think he followed Max on Instagram and he might be watching this video.
Hello, officer. Thank you for being so nice and not giving us a ticket.
But anyway, I'm so hungry. Ramen.
Let's make some ramen.
Ramen. So cooking has commenced.
We are currently sitting on a curb
Yep.
in a park.
Yep.
Cooking ramen.
I want to spend Valentine's Day any other way. Actually, look what Max got me for Valentine's Day. So from the beginning of our relationship, Max has always called me B. So for Valentine's Day, I got a bee squish. So cute. Thank you, baby. Don't dip your finger in it. You're gonna burn yourself.
Getting hot. I used to work as a cook at a fine establishment. Look where I am now, on the side of the road, cooking noodles.
Yeah, and I went to college, so even college doesn't help. Now, cup of noodles are just gonna sit, and we're gonna go find a show to watch.
We are done making our ramen. We have our show. We're gonna eat some ramen and head to bed.
But before we go, Kara and Nate always talk about peanut butter ramen, and I really wanted to try it. I'm gonna see if it lives up to the hype. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Is it good?
I feel bad because Max can't eat it.
Yeah, I can't eat it.
Good night, guys. See you tomorrow.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
We slept pretty well.
Yeah, I'd say pretty good.
It's a little chilly in the van this morning, but not too bad.
No, not too bad at all.
Let's head out. Yes.
Okay, so what just happened is we were trying to back out the car stalled, and some old ladies were laughing at us, but I explained to them that it's our second day with the car, so backing out is really hard. And everybody though has been super supportive and thought our journey has been really funny, which is really great. I wasn't recording that last bit. Oops. But we got here.
So for breakfast, we're having some Quaker's Oats. Not the most gourmet breakfast that we could make, but we don't have all like the spices and sugar and cinnamon and stuff like that yet in here, so this will have to do. Now we gotta enjoy the best part of van life, which is being out in the outdoors, parking anywhere we want. Let's go explore this park, which is now our backyard.
Just like all of Ottawa.
I was on the bench. First I was renting, now I'm collecting rent. First with the Beamer, now I want the.
And we're back. Just a quick walk. We're gonna take some photos, the thumbnail for this video, and we'll see you guys in a bit.
Cheers.
Our little photo shoot is over. We're back from outside, back from the cold, and we just wanted to talk a little bit about how our first day / 2 days in the van has been.
I would say definitely warmer than I thought it would be, but I think that's because February in Vancouver is pretty beautiful.
Yeah.
So far the food's been gourmet and delicious.
Very.
Everything Max has made me has been so yummy.
Ramen and instant oatmeal, yes. For me, it was a little bit weird parking in a parking lot and sleeping when I knew there would be like people around, and especially after getting pulled over by the police, I was a little bit scared that we might get a hard time for sleeping there, even though we were told online that that is a place that we're allowed to sleep overnight.
Yeah, none of those thoughts crossed my mind.
That's good. For me, I was like, okay, where's my slingshot? That's right, my current self-defense weapon is a slingshot in here.
Oh,
I think-
not having a bathroom in the morning?
I think one thing that could be good is us waking up earlier in the future. We woke up at like 9:30 and there's already a lot of people out in the parking lot that we're parked in. So maybe if we get into the routine of waking up more like 7 o'clock, then we're not waking up to a bunch of people parked outside the van.
Yeah, exactly.
Backing up in this thing especially is freaky. Looking at my gas, I can see that we're burning gas pretty quick, so we're gonna go fill her up right now. And I think that's about it for today's video. We're gonna go home and we're gonna start working on some new improvements for this van. So stay tuned, subscribe.
See you next Saturday. Bye.
Bye-bye. Small bar.
My arm is like dying.
Good.
The camera's really heavy for some reason.
So we have.
Oh, no.
Okay, we should figure out what we're saying.